Oh shit, here we go again.
I be goddamn.
I beg your pardon?
What?
We're flying to Philadelphia!
Oh, hell no!
That's the
hell no!
That's a good one! Hey guys!
If you guys are wondering what I'm mad about, I think the title speaks for itself. The title evidently speaks for itself, obviously. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. If you guys are wondering why it took me ridiculously long to make this video, it's because I wanted to hear everybody, and I mean literally everyone's opinion, everyone's formal opinion on the subject of GTA 6 costing or possibly costing $100 standard. And needless to say, I'm pissed. I'm very pissed. Rockstar Games, Take-Two, and Strauss fucking Zelnick keep fucking with me, and I don't appreciate that shit. But I'm gonna try to keep my composure for as much as I can. I can't promise that or promise anything though. Assuming if you all heard the news or have been hearing the latest buzz and tea around the social media these days, various news articles, including Kotaku and including IGN and GameStop, made articles about an analyst or insider claiming that GTA 6 could cost reportedly $100 standard before the collector's editions and before the special editions of Grand Theft Auto 6, and even before the second trailer even gets released of Grand Theft Auto 6, the game could possibly be $100 standard.
Huh?
GTA 6 could cost as much as $100, some hope. Analyst clarifies comments. If Take-Two raises prices to $80 or more, other publishers could apparently follow suit. Now, let me redact GTA 6, Take-Two, Rockstar Games, and anything related to Grand Theft Auto. Now, does this not sound like it's referring to EA, Ubisoft, or fucking Activision? Does it not seem like this is what they're referring to? But nope, it's none of those three. It's Rockstar Games we are talking about. Yes, the same exact Rockstar Games that made the unholy trinity of Grand Theft Auto games that made every other developer and their mother chomp at the bit to see if they can make anything remotely close to their near perfection that they made in the 2000s. And this is the same Rockstar that hasn't made another Midnight Club game since Midnight Club Los Angeles back in 2008. That's that Rockstar Games. Oh yeah, and they milked Grand Theft Auto 5 for 13 straight years too. Oh, but Gwoppy, it's only because they need the money for Grand Theft Auto 6. They haven't made another Grand Theft Auto game in over 13 years. Whose fault is that? Like, I'm asking a genuine question here. Whose genuine fault is that? Because I kind of blame Rockstar and I blame the players that's buying shark cards. We would have been had Grand Theft Auto 6 if y'all wasn't buying shark cards left and right. Rockstar Games has reportedly made over a total of $8.6 billion off Grand Theft Auto 5 alone, including the launch and the microtransactions. And I don't care what anybody says, I am not paying $100 standard for any game out there in this industry right now. Because I said it before in previous videos that game publishers and game development studios don't deserve $70, much less $60 for games coming out now. You want to know why? Because they can't even show any common sense respect to even show their customers and their fans to finish games on time. But yet they want us to pay them more for work that they aren't doing. And yet you want to sit up here and argue with me in a half-baked news article that you're saying that Grand Theft Auto 6 costing $100 could possibly save the industry. Meanwhile, the industry has been on a burning decline since 2018. And remember, it wasn't too long ago that, remember that, right? I said it in my previous video about how AAA studios don't even deserve $70. I said in that video that not long ago that people was actually raising their prices to $70. That was $10 more than what the standard price was, which was $60. But then they expect us to pay $70 for games that aren't finished, that are buggy as hell, that are absolute trash to say the least, and then want us to pay more with microtransactions for a game we already paid for. And I don't want to hear that damn excuse, oh, inflation, Gwoppy. That's why they're raising the prices. That's why they want games to be $100. People will just up and blame inflation for any little thing that's overpriced. I'm talking about if a guy fucking tripped over a damn banana peel to blame inflation for it. I went to the barber shop for like the first time in 5 years because I got my braids done and I wanted to get a lineup and a fade, right? So tell me why that my barber, that when I went to the barber shop and my barber finished lining me up, he wanted $55 for a simple lineup and a fade before he even touched my mustache and my goatee. And then when I asked him, why is it prices like this? He said inflation. But then see, here's the interesting part about this. I'm 24 years old. My barber is 33 and he didn't get his GED until he was about 28 years old. So how the fuck does he know what inflation is? I didn't know they taught home economics in the basic common sense teaching ground for basic education, God forbid. Didn't even know what inflation was before he got his GED. Now he got his GED, he suddenly knows about economics and he knows about what inflation is. And don't even get me started on the people that saying that they will pay any price standard for Grand Theft Auto 6, all in the name for Grand Theft Auto 6, without a second trailer or even a gameplay breakdown, mind you, for Grand Theft Auto 6. And right hand up to God right now, the only two people that I have been hearing them say that they will pay any price for Grand Theft Auto 6 standard out the gate without a trailer for the gameplay is people that live in the hood in roach-infested apartments with a 320 credit score, or people like XQC who's worth $50 million with a $100 million kick streaming contract, who can go out and buy a Lamborghini Urus tomorrow just because they can. Oh yeah, that's marvelous, bruh. That's just brilliant. That's a brilliant idea. Let's just listen to the people who have a credit score sub 200, who live in the hood, drive a stolen Hellcat, and will call you broke just because you have things to do and you have a life and you have a job and responsibilities. And let's also listen to a rich white motherfucker who is a fucking degenerate gambler and can pretty much retire tomorrow just because they can and won't have to work a regular job ever again.
He's out of line, but he's right.
I don't care if that sounds out of line or out of pocket. I don't care. Oh, the people that are complaining are broke. They don't have $100 to be spending on Grand Theft Auto or video games. They're broke. They're poor people. Poor people can't afford this game. This is only for rich ballers like us who barely even have a job, mind you. Can't keep a job longer than 3 weeks. Or for people that can make one video or one live stream off the game because they're a famous Twitch streamer or a Kick streamer and they can make that money back in some. The concept of that argument does not make any bit of sense to me in the absolute slightest. And it doesn't just have to be white people or black people saying this. I'm saying this just in general. Because this consumer mindset and materialistic values in America especially and in the world just absolutely disgusts me. Because you see it all the time. People want to show off on social media that they spent $400 on a Louis belt. They want to go out and they want to buy $3,000 pair of Yeezys. They want to go out and buy a brand new BMW competition just because their friend bought one and they don't want to feel left out. They have to go to the club. They have to go out and buy out the bars. They have to go make it rain in strip clubs even though they can't afford to do it. So who the hell are you showing out for? And then you want to brag on social media saying that you want to go out and buy Grand Theft Auto 6 at any price they said it. Who are you showing out for, bruh? And the people that is saying this, I notice they don't have a YouTube account. They don't have no type of following, like collective, like entertainment following, like on Twitch, on Kick, on YouTube, or Rumble, or wherever people stream at or call themselves a quote-unquote influencer on these days. They just want to buy it at any price just so they can brag to their friends that they said that they bought it for said price. But wait, there's more. Analysts and data collectors have estimated that Grand Theft Auto 5 alone has made anywhere from $8.3 billion to $8.6 billion and counting before Grand Theft Auto 6 even releases. Apparently, analysts are predicting that Grand Theft Auto 6 could generate $3.2 billion within the first year and reportedly potentially exceeding $1 billion in its first 24-hour launch. So let me get this straight. You mean to tell me that they expect to make $3.2 billion off Grand Theft Auto 6 and make $1 billion in less than 24 hours with Grand Theft Auto 6, yet they still want more?
That shit is crazy. I don't I really don't like that guy.
EA and DICE has not been able to make a good Battlefield game in more than a decade since Battlefield 1, much less release a Battlefield game with a scoreboard at launch, yet they still want you to pay more. Activision can consecutively make bad Call of Duty games and still want you to pay more. And Ubisoft can take away your games like The Crew and outright fucking declare with a straight face, mind you, oh mon ami, oh, we don't want gamers to be comfortable with owning their games, you see. We don't believe in ownership of games and still expect to be paid in full and expect to be paid more. Where in God's name is the IR fucking S? What's going on in this gaming industry cannot be legal. How many heroes from Breaking Bad do y'all have on your payroll? He ain't doing a damn thing except laying down on dollar bills. This doesn't make a lick of sense at all, bro. And then you'll still have people in my comment section saying, oh, bro, you're broke. You can't afford $100 games. Oh, like y'all broke people can't afford $100 games. Y'all can't speak on this subject. You know who shouldn't be paying $100 for games these days? The people who are fans and longtime fans of these gaming companies that put them on the map to begin with. The fans. The people who work 9 to 5 dead-end jobs because we have to. Because we have friends, we have family, and we have people that we care about that depend on us being the breadwinner. And there's people out there that live paycheck to paycheck and can't afford lavish things like video games or privileged things like a PlayStation 5 or Xbox or much less a computer to play games on. And you have people that have kids that have to help them with their homework and balance out all the responsibilities of being an adult and having a full-time job while getting paid minimum wage. And no matter how much it hurts like utter hell, and no matter how much they hate their life, and they hate their job, and don't want to get up in the bed in the morning, and they need a break, and want to get away from it all, we get up and we do it anyways because we have to! Sometimes never missing not one day of work throughout the whole entire year, or not even taking a vacation in upwards of 5 or 6 years. But then you expect me to respect them, and they can't even make not 5 games throughout the whole course of a decade, or much less put out one game that's fucking finished on time, while having hundreds of millions, if not billions, in budgets to make the game happen? No! 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 Hell no!
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no.
Absolutely not. Get out of my face with that, bro. Get out of my face with that, dog. Don't make me feel bad or sorry or feel any type of sympathy nor empathy for these people that can't even respect us as customers to even make functional games in 2025. I refuse to do it. I refuse to respect them. I refuse to give them a pass. I refuse to do anything along those lines. And then people wonder why we don't have Grand Theft Auto 6 yet. Why is it taking them so long to make Grand Theft Auto 6? You know what? It's all good. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'll save it for my next video that I got planned for y'all. I'll save it for then. I'll save the rest of my energy for what I got for that video. I warned Rockstar, Take-Two, and Strauss Zelnick to get their act together, yet they refused to do it, and now I'm going to have to get upset. If the thick leather belt isn't doing the job, going and getting the extension cord or a 2x4 with a nail in it ought to do it.
Damn.
Please excuse my French. Actually, no, don't do that. Don't do that, because I ain't sorry for what I said. I ain't sorry. But God forbid that I expect multi-billion-dollar corporations and multi-billion-dollar game studios that have endless resources to make the best video games on this planet to not only deliver on said task, but also respect us enough as to whereas they will actually finish their projects on time. Actually have respect for us as a customer with owning our games. In my closing remarks, Grand Theft Auto 6 should not be $100. Not any other game either, because they don't deserve it. I could understand if y'all put out bangers back to back and did no wrong, and y'all did it consistently while you did it, and not uttered not one foul-mouthed word about your customers, about your fans, about people that just utterly look up to you and want to be you. I can understand you wanting to make $100. You do right by us, we'll do right by you. But no, it seems like besides NBA players, which I will get into in another video, that's for tomorrow or probably later this week. But besides NBA players, the gaming industry and gaming studios and CEOs of gaming industry studios want to get away from it all, far more than any other studio or any other industry that I have seen on earth. But nope, the basketball people in stolen Hellcats and Trackhawks with nappy-headed dreadlocks with a credit score of -30 will tell me that I'm broke, I'm being a hater, and this, that, and the third. And if that's what I want to be, if that's what's the new status quo for being broke and a hater these days, honestly, I'm fine with it. Because I know if, God forbid, something were to happen to me tomorrow, I know that I went out not trading my dick in for a pussy. That's all I'm simply saying. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video down in the comments down below, or don't. Once again, I'm not your dad. I can't tell you what to do. Talking about $100 for a doggone game standard before they even talk about the special editions or collector's edition. I'm done. I'm absolutely done. I'm sick and tired of everybody. I'm sick and tired of the world. I'm sick and tired of everything gaming stands for in 2025. I'm done. I'm done.